A man who pled guilty to shooting a Northland teen has died. About 2 years ago, Ralph Yarl was trying to pick up his little brothers and he went to the wrong house. He was shot in the head and still recovering right now. Last Friday, Andrew Lester pled guilty to second-degree assault. He was scheduled to be sentenced next month. Ralph's family released a statement saying, in part, quote, "The news of Andrew Lester's passing brings a mix of emotions, but it does not bring justice. One of the reasons we push for a speedy trial was to ensure the public will see that our society does not condone shooting an unarmed, innocent child simply for ringing the wrong doorbell, especially when that child was targeted because of the color of his skin." KMBC9's Jackson Kurtz is in the studio right now to talk more about this reaction. Jackson.
Well, Bria, many people feel true justice was not served in this case. Lester was looking at serving a 5-year prison sentence before his plea and death. Andrew Lester's death, days after his plea deal, came as a shock to many who've been following the case. Nimrod Chappell Jr., president of Missouri State Conference of NAACP, says his death doesn't bring real justice to Ralph Yarl and his family.
I think that this is another example of where Mr. Yarl, a good-looking young man with a bright future ahead of him, now is going to have to live the rest of his life without actually having received what he was due. Not just justice in the court, but to see that justice executed.
Chappell says the fact Lester pleaded guilty to second-degree assault but never apologized to Yarl or his family highlights a bigger issue.
That's sad for him and it's sad for his family, but I think it's got implications for the way that many other people see the justice system. I believe that this provides an opportunity for us to evaluate the kind of justice that we as African Americans and other citizens within the state actually have access to.
Chappell says Yarl and his family will still have to live with the trauma.
The physical and mental pain. I think that's something that he and his family are going to have to deal with for a very long time. We as a community, we as a society need to decide, is there justice?
Also worth noting, if this case would have gone to trial, it would have already started. Sentencing was scheduled for March 7th. The Clay County Prosecutor's Office will now ask the court to dismiss the case, Bria.